What if you could discover the secrets of the world's most productive people? Are they doable? Would it change your life? Can you be like Serena Williams? It's one thing to copy her swing, her confidence, to drink what she drinks, to drive what she drives, to dress the way she dresses. But her 23 Grand Slam titles are hers and hers alone. And I can imagine an entire generation of young tennis players imitating so much of Serena Williams. But I'd wager that zero found her success just by imitating her. You're smart enough not to fall for the single cause or single secret fallacy. The idea that there is this one hidden idea that if only we knew it, we would be everything that we hoped we could be. The single cause fallacy is about quick fixes and easy transformations. So I'm wondering what we can learn from Fast Company's 42 secrets of the most productive people. Let's see what we can find. Hi, I'm James Callahan. Thank you for being here. And if you're anything like me, you're a sucker for the secrets of successful and influential people. There must be something special that they do, something magical that can transform ordinary people like you or me into the socially influential, rich, famous person that we've always dreamed of being. You know, a person with gravitas. Gravitas. And I'm a fan of Fast Company magazine, billed as the world's leading progressive business media brand with a unique editorial focus on innovation and technology, leadership and design, with a side of preachy, conscientious capitalism thrown in. It's the only publication I still read in the print edition, well, besides good old-fashioned books, and I just can't give up on good old-fashioned books. This video isn't sponsored by Fast Company. I just like what I learn. They've been doing an annual issue on this topic since 2013. It comes off as borderline self-helpy. Is self-helpy even a word? If not, it should be. It's the winter 2020-2021 issue, and they pitch it this way. Here's how some of the world's most industrious figures in business are squeezing the most out of every day. Okay, cool. The Do-Over Show is laser focused on squeezing the most out of our days, out of every opportunity. Improvising, adapting, overcoming, oorah! This is about productivity. And productivity is about capacity, not just going viral. Fame that too easily becomes infamous. And that kind of infamy rarely changes the world. It rarely changes the companies and organizations that we're part of. And it might alter our lives, but not always for the better. But who doesn't enjoy their 15 minutes of fame, right? To Fast Money's credit, they've chosen a good cross-section of humans. They're not just following the crowd of popularity, although most of their choices are popular in their own different ways. The people featured don't fall into the "I'm only here because I have a good publicist" category. Now, besides Serena, we're on a first-name basis, we get a peek into the life-changing, transformative, behind-the-scenes secrets of these highly productive people. From Lost on Hawaii 5-0 actor Daniel Day Kim, who eats cracklin' oat bran every single morning. And the new CEO and group president of Starbucks, Roz Brewer. And yes, Brewer is her name. She says, "I'm addicted to Instagram. I don't post on it, but I don't follow anything that's worth value. I like all the junk." That's a secret. So here are some of the most unique of those 42 secrets of these productive people. Serena relies on the Toggle app to schedule her time. Family, business, tennis. And yes, she uses it to track the percentage of her day spent with her family, with her child. All of the people featured in Fast Company have a love-hate relationship with email. Most filter or have an assistant to filter for them. So unless you're able to afford an assistant to go through your email for you, P-Dog has an alternative, doing some prioritizing to tackle this. When he gets a message from an artist, he replies almost immediately. He's working with artists and working through the creative process, and that demands interaction to feed the artist in the moment. P-Dog is probably much closer to the way most of us work. Our success is tied to the success of others. It's really customer service and talent management rolled into one. Oh, and P-Dog goes to bed around 7 to 8 to 9 a.m. and sleeps till about 3 in the afternoon. Yeah, he's really living a different life. One more unique secret is an obvious divide between their passion and drive and their expectations for others. Gina McCarthy says, "Not everyone runs the organization. It's my problem to work when I need to. It's not theirs to respond to my work with what I want them to do, so I don't send late-night emails." Those are some of the quirky secrets, but here's what most of Fast Company's productive people have in common. Not really secrets, more like common sense, but somewhere along the line we might have forgotten to practice them. They all sleep. Roz Brewer says that pre-pandemic she only slept 4 hours a night, but had to almost double that time to become more productive. Amazing, right? Highly productive people actually sleep and equate their capacity, their ability, their productivity with getting enough sleep. They all admit to struggling with time on social media, but they don't talk about work-life balance. That's really become a cliche for just about every time and career management book and guru today. They all have routines, structure, placeholders in their daily lives, so that even when they seem to lose control of their days, which can happen a lot, they can use those placeholders to regain control. Gina McCarthy says she reads before she goes to bed, no matter what time she goes to bed, at least for a few minutes. And they all lose track of time in their most creative modes and have to suspend capitalist logic of thinking of productivity in the number of tasks accomplished. Checklists and to-do lists have an implicit ROI, but a nap, doodling, or fidgeting, common habits among highly productive people, usually aren't on our day planners. And what about listening to music? No, not as background or something to boost productivity, but a dedicated experience. You just listen to music, say for 15 minutes. When's the last time you tried that? And they all admit that working all the time isn't the same as productivity. It's not about life-work balance because for most highly productive people, life and work become intertwined. They add their life to their work and their work to their life. Instead of trying to discover how to do what they love, they turn out to love what they do. Serena turns her fire and excitement for tennis into other ventures and toward her family. She's the same person in everything she does. Williams has spent a good chunk of her life in the ready position. Productive and industrious people do sleep, and they do eat, and they do rely on certain channels of information and influence. They make choices and structure a lot of their lives around the same things we sometimes think productivity and hustle have no time for, like sleep or social media. What's the expression? You can sleep when you're dead? Doesn't seem to be a formula for productivity, though. They all have 24 hours in their days, just like you and me. So the lack of time is not the problem. The other thing to note is that they view their time as an investment in themselves. Even watching something late at night before bed works for them because they do it consistently, habitually, and boringly as possible. Is boringly even a word? They're moving fast, and yet they choose longitudinal practices, and these are the things that track. It means doing the same thing long enough to see results, not just as things which rob us of time or money. You probably have placeholders like this in your life. Maybe you just never made an effort to notice them or to value them. And that kind of self-awareness is what experiencing time as an investment in yourself looks like. You may not choose Steve Jobs' carrot-only diet weeks or Beethoven's counting the 60 coffee beans for his coffee every single morning. It may be quirky, but as long as you value it, it's of value to you. We don't always get to choose every part of our lives. And you're probably as busy or busier than Roz Brewer, and we could use some of that unlimited caffeine she has at her fingertips. But the more we can choose, the more productive we can be. Thank you so much for watching The Do-Over Show. And if you found value in this video, please tap the like button for your thumbs up, and thank you for investing your time with me. I appreciate it. I'm so glad you found me, and I found you. Until next time, thank you. Cracklin' Oat Bran, crunchy, sweet, oven-baked oat cereal. High fiber. Let's see. Our best in every bite. Ooh, the joy of delicious eating. That's a good book title. It's a Kellogg product. Good for them. Nutritional facts. Calories are pretty good. Good makeup of, oh yeah, look at all the vitamins. I can see why Daniel Day Kim enjoys this every single morning.